This is Richard from HHO for Volts, and I want to talk about making lenses for your Canon and Nikon cameras on the cheap, plus a plastic-free program called Fusion. This is my lens setup for my Nikon D50. Most of these lenses are modified M42s or T-type mounts. I do have one Nikon lens. And I just gave up on my Tamron Vomatic lens, 28mm to 250. So this total cost to build this 16mm or 16.5 was just $47, and it's with, you buy the kit from eBay. This is a Riken 28mm 35 film lens lens, and you need to buy an M42 to Nikon adapter with the glass, infinity glass installed, and that's so you can focus to infinity. So the same holds true for, can get the same mounts. There's thousands of these lenses. This kit comes with a what they call a telephoto wide angle macro for $29.95 on eBay. This is the macro lens itself. It works extremely well. I was very suspicious of the resulting images. This is taken with my 28mm Panagar lens, and the next shot you're going to is the 16mm 16.5 that I built. So I'm very pleased with the results. Now about the Fusion program. I have done true HDR photography, and I've used several programs like Luminance, and it's time consuming, but it does work. It does work well. But I actually found this particular program by accident called Fusion. It not only does HDR, it does what's called a infusion summation, which only requires one photo. And you can also do an HDR with just one photo. Excuse me. The results are different. Using the HDR, you're going to get more of an emphasis on the sky. But basically with that Tamron lens I had, it was just always, to me, just looked flat. The images just didn't look very well. So most of these pictures you're going to see that'll be an A-B comparison were shot with the Tamron fully automatic lens. And again, with the automatic lens, you have the delay of focusing, you got the delay of exposure. So I've gone over to preset. This is the opening screen for the summation process, and there's about, I don't know, 9 settings. And you'll click on the, when you push on the summation, you'll go to the screen, next screen. This one's the HDR section, and it's the same process. You push on the HDR button. Takes a little longer on a 3.2 gig dual AME dual core. It'll take about 12 seconds for an HDR and about 8 for a summation. And there are 3 modes in this HDR, and those modes kind of control how the sky is handled. Now, all the photos you're going to see here from now on are done with summation. And west, and we traveled to Nevada, Utah, Colorado, and of course our own state here of Arizona. So these are just A/B photographs, and I've been taking pictures since I was 12. I started with a Ryko 519 with a rangefinder viewer for focusing, and eventually then I spent money to get an Exacta V2B, and that was like $325 back then, which is now over, in today's money, it's about $3,000. So I took a lot of slides, mostly Kodachrome 1 when I started out, and then Kodachrome 2 when I got the Exacta. Luckily, those have not faded at all, but you know, you make exposure mistakes, or it's a dull day and you want to prop up the look of the pictures you shot. So this is a perfect program to do. And I got just various shots. This is all taken in southern Nevada. It's almost down toward Lake. And most of Nevada is very boring, but there's these packages, little recessed packages of land that are just extremely beautiful to see. And I have a friend up in Mesquite, Nevada, and we visited him, and this was a very overcast day. The first day was pretty nice, but then it got overcast. So you can kind of see the changes here. No, you really can't equal this with gamma, reduced gamma, or work with your histograms. It just can't be done. This is just an amazing, amazing product. And the author is very cooperative. He's on a version that will do batch processing. So I'm interested in that so that I can take I do movie film restoration. I can take them and put them into separate JPEG files, process it, and then repackage it back to because there's a lot of that movie footage going back to even to the 30s can be very, very poor in exposure quality. This area here you're seeing here is north of Phoenix. It's called the White Tanks Mountain Preserve, and it's has a lot of stands of Thoreau cactus, and also there are a lot of Indian pyroglyphs which will be coming up here very shortly. I didn't want to bore you, but I show you various types of terrain in that this isn't just limited to a certain type of photo. And also you can take pictures of a process with this program, and with the right setting of the tonal splitter, it'll give them almost a true 3D effect. There's very little artifacts with this program. If you are really pushing it, you may get a little haloing, but I compared this program with other HDR programs, and this was a superior one when it came to detail. And again, there's no cost to it, but you should pay some money to the author if you're going to use it. And we'll be coming up here about 3 or 4 more slides. Handle an underexposed picture, and what I suggest you do is that you gamma stretch that photo before processing it in Fusion. Fusion is a sub-process of what's called infusion, and it's just starting strength in the photo industry. I consider myself an advanced amateur. I'm not a professional, but I enjoy taking pictures, and I like them to look when I took them. This program reminds me very much of Kodachrome 1, which was an ASA, but you have complete control over the whole process. So you can use this to produce the way you'd like to have something to look at. So now we're going to come to this matter of handling the underexposed photos. And the first one you're going to see is just the regular. Okay, and this was in the shadows, and you can see the sun's behind it. It's a difficult shot. And then the next photo is where I've stretched with the gamma stretch, and then I'm going to now bring in the fusion process. And then, of course, you may want to go ahead and sweeten up the histogram in your own paint or photo program. So if you use this program and you love it, please donate some money to the author. We all can see that there's a lot of work been put into this, and you can do it through the PayPal. So this is Richard. Thank you for watching. I hope that this is interesting to you.